Hey, what's up, sports bettors? Sunday night sports betting. Why not? Let's freaking hit some bets. So we're on OddsJam. Again, the most important things you're looking at are your beat CLV percentage. You want this number as high as possible. This number above 50, you're doing pretty good. And this number, has to be above 50 for this number to be positive, your ROI, as well as your total profit. So we can see there are some freaking arbitrage bets in this Genoa game. Man, these are good. Plus 110. So I'll increase my maximum odds too. Let's put it at 500. Player props off, but going to increase the market with. Under 2.5 plus 110. Insane bet. Starting off strong with some soccer bets. So we have leagues, got to move quick. I assume this is this. And then we got Genoa versus Empoli. And then we got under 2.5 plus 110. 227.25. FanDuel's like, you can't get more. You've made too much money off us. We'll give you 227.25. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I'm going to add it to my bet tracker. This bet's insanely profitable. Early soccer lines are starting to be posted for March 6th. Again, the sheet in the bio with all, tracked bets is just in the description on YouTube if you want to check it out. So we got 227.25. The EV percentage is 11.12%. This bet has over the return of the stock market, and you're getting it in, 2.5 weeks. Absolutely insane. So adding that to the sheet, right? $25 in EV on this bet. Absolutely insane. So really good bet. And again, another soccer bet, that this bet, whatever, one of these sports books, you can make risk-free money betting against Pinnacle and betting against FanDuel. One of these bets has to be positive EV or have a mathematical profit margin. So it's just kind of like your job to figure it out. And obviously you shouldn't bet against Pinnacle because they're the sharpest bookmaker in the world. So then we have this under 1.5 is plus 290. Let's freaking hit it. Under 1.5, that's a different game. This under 1.5 is 11.95% EV. So I want to bet this, and they'll give me $50. So I'll add these to my bet tracker in a sec. But first, I just got to place these. It looks like a bunch of early soccer lines are being posted. So now we have this Bologna versus Torino game. I assume that's the same freaking league. So we're going to go back here. And then we have Bologna versus Torino. And then we want to move quick. Under 1.5 plus 290. Try to bet 150. They'll be like, you get 56.9. It's like, okay, I'll hit that. Frickin' 17% profit margin. Insane profit margin. And then we have minus 102, 7.1% EV. So we'll hit that. How much will they give me? 255.10. Cool. Hit that. 4 bets placed, all soccer so far. Frickin' take it. Can't argue with that. 255.10. So then I can go to my bet tracker. The OddsJam bet tracker is 100% free. Really important, again, because you need to know, are you beating the closing line long term, right? You can see right here, a lot of green. You got to be beating the closing line long term as a sports bettor. So we have under 1.5 in Genoa Empoli. All bets just from the OddsJam plus EV page. Of mathematically profitable bets. So we have under 1.5, in this Genoa game. We got this plus 330. We bet $50 on it. I think the EV percentage was like 11%. I mean, it's probably not exactly right, but whatever. And then we have under 1.5 in the second game, which was Bologna versus Torino. 2 other teams I've never freaking heard about. And then these games are on 3/6, so I should add in the date so I remember to grade them in this sheet. Again, this is just all our profit and loss from live betting. We're up 2K. So that's pretty cool. If you would have tailed everything, it's literally on live stream, you'd be up 2K. But for some reason, you didn't. So then we have under 1.5 in Bologna, Torino. And this bet was at 290 odds, plus 290, plus money. A nice, long shot play with EV with a profit margin. I think it was like 17%. Again, these numbers don't really have to be exact. It's kind of whatever. And then we have under 2.5 minus 102. So under 2.5 in this game was minus 102. So we'll go here. And then this was minus 102. And our bet size was 220, 255.1. 255.1. So 255.1. And this bet has a 7.1% profit margin. Return to the stock market in one frickin' bet. Let's go. Let's go. 255.10. And, hedge fund Alex, another frickin' mathematically profitable bet place. These, 3 or 4 soccer bets we've placed have a combined EV of $58. I'm $58 richer, basically in profit margin. Investing in sports betting, frickin' how we do it over here. So we'll go back here and we'll reload this and we can see if anything new comes up that's quite interesting to look at. So we can go here. So that's pretty cool. We added it to our bet tracker. Again, the bet tracker is free and you can add bets to your bet tracker just from any betting tool. You hit that little, plus button. It'll show up as green if you've already bet it. This is just a Kelly calculator. It tells you, depending on what Kelly supplier you want to use, what's the optimal fraction of your bankroll to wager on a specific bet, right? So if you want to learn about the Kelly criterion or whatever, bankroll management, you can look it up. We have some blog posts and stuff like that about it. So worth checking out for sure. We have the Avalanche lines ripping towards the Avalanche. I mean, it's hard to want to bet against the Avalanche. God, we got more soccer plays. I thought it was going to be slow with no NBA going on. No way is what they say. So we got Avs minus 1.5, some pretty darn good value. So we'll go here and then let's go here. Let's go to NHL and then we want to go to Avalanche pre-LED quick. Then we'll throw 250 on it and we'll add it to our bet tracker. Kaboom. We got the Avs 5.12% EV play for tomorrow. So we have Avs minus 1.5. This bet is on 221. It's at plus 160 odds. We bet 250 right here. And then what was the profit margin of this bet? We can see Pinnacle, sharpest bookmaker out there, only 19 cents in market with, only giving you plus 140, 5.12% profit margin. Let's go. 5.12% profit margin in one day, right? The return of the stock market's freaking 8% per year. This bet has a profit margin of 5%, and it's going to be over in like 20 hours. That is the power of positive EV sports betting. So we'll go down. Torino minus 0.5 Asian handicap also looks good. So a lot of soccer odds, it seems like, for the March 6th games are starting to get posted today. So we'll find this, and then we want to go here, and then we want to go here, and then we want to go Torino minus 0.5 plus 165. What did we want? We wanted Torino, I believe. We wanted the minus 0.5 plus 155. You can see it already moved down to plus 135. Sports betting's hard, right? You got to move quick. You're not going to be able to get down every bet, but you can still, hunt for value, stuff like that. So over 3.5 plus 230. Over 3.5 plus 230. So now it looks like, lines are moving, continuing to move. FanDuel's moving their odds, stuff like that. So pretty cool. What we can do is if we want to see just like tighter market width markets, we can reduce this to 150. If you get overwhelmed with some of the really high market widths, and then we can look for some other good bets, right? So we can see in the Liverpool game, we got Indiana State, only 20 cents a market width, minus 110. So we can hit that. Go to Drake, and then we pull it up. And then we go to Indiana State plus 12, and we want to bet 250. So again, looking for value in the odds, right? That's all we are doing. So I'll go here, and if you want to add it to your bet tracker from the odds screen, you can see most sports books have the spread at 11. We're getting it at 12. Pretty insane. Really good value. So we added it to the bet tracker so we know our closing line, or if we beat the closing line, because that's the most important metric as a sports bettor. Are you beating the closing line long term? So we have Indiana State plus 12, minus 110, 3.61% EV. But granted, the market width was a lot tighter, so pretty happy about that. And this game's tomorrow as well. I don't know why there's a hockey game tomorrow at 11 a.m. That is crazy. So we'll add this in 221. Ooh. We got, Liverpool leads. You can look for like only 16 cents in market width on Pinnacle, sharpest sportsbook out there, minus 128 in the Liverpool game. So we'll hit that as well. All of these bets, just like forming my own freaking diversified portfolio of mathematically profitable bets. Let's go. So now we have the Liverpool game. We got over 3.5, minus 114, 235.2. FanDuel's like, yo, you've made too much money off us. You only get 235.2. And I'm like, okay, word. And then I add it to my bet tracker. Positive EV bet, insane value. Pinnacle has this minus 128. We're picking up minus 114, which means the profit margin, scroll over, is 2.01%. Add it to my bet tracker. 235.2. Let's freaking go. Hitting good bets. 235.2. So that's pretty cool. And then we have Liverpool leads over 3.5. This game is on 224, I believe. Go back here. Wednesday. Not sure what day Wednesday is. 223. Okay. So this bet's at minus 114. A lot of expected goals in this soccer game. So just using, data-informed sports betting. That's all we are doing here, right? Minus 114, 2.01% EV. So not as high EV, but again, really tight market width, right? Only freaking 16 cents on Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker out there. So pretty good. Pretty happy with that. 235.2. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Sundays. And then we hit that bet. Again, the sheet with all bets open, hit during the live stream. This is just live stream, no promos, none of that BS. Straight up making money sports betting. And you can feel free to check out the sheet. It's in the bio in the description, as well as a bunch of sportsbook sign-up links. We've said this like a million times, but if you want to, be successful as a sports bettor, you can see, like, if I just go back to the Plus EV page after increasing my settings a bit, like, there's bets on tons of different sports books, right? You need player props, all that stuff. OddsJam's constantly hunting through everything, trying to find you value as a sports bettor, right? So you need to have multiple sports books. Why do you need to have multiple sports books? Well, it's pretty simple. All these sports books have different odds. If you're placing bets at plus 130, on the Sabres tonight, you are guaranteed to lose money. Maybe not on this bet, but you will in the long run, because there's literally a book in your freaking state that is a tab click away that if you would have placed the exact same bet, you're getting, plus 140 as opposed to plus 130. So you got to be line shopping. This is free with OddsJam, right? Comparing odds between sports books and making sure you're getting great numbers, right? We got puck lines. We got player points. I mean, you got to be comparing odds, whatever you want to bet on. And OddsJam is constantly looking through all these books, trying to find you value, but you're going to need multiple sports books, right? So click all the links on YouTube, sign up for more bookmakers. It's literally the most important thing in sports betting. So head back to the Plus EV page, head back to my bet tracker. How am I doing in terms of beating the closing line? You can see pretty good. Johnny Walker freaking sucked, got KO'd in the first round. But, we got pretty dang good odds. He closed plus 190, zero vig line to the sharpest bookmaker out there. So, it kind of just depends, American University, this bet hit. This bet actually hit. Didn't beat the closing line, though. Some bad CLV here. So then some great CLV here. So we just want this number to be as high as possible, right? This number being higher means this number will be higher and this number will be higher. Got my profit by sport, crap like that. Let's go. And then no arbs currently. No NBA going on. It's pretty sad, pretty sad. So let's go back here. Let's go to the bet tracker, whatever. Just make sure you're beating the closing line and your profit and loss. Again, if you have a free bet, what you can do, I don't have any free bets right now, but this is a free feature of OddsJam, the low holds page, is you can go here. Let's say we had a $10 free bet on DraftKings. You just click these little buttons. You do filter by sportsbook. You go to DraftKings, then you sort by conversion percentage. And what this will do for you is show you the best free betting opportunities. So it looks like it's Andrew Peak to score a goal plus 1,000 on DraftKings. If you wanted to convert your $10 free bet, free bets are worse than cash. But if you wanted to convert your free play, your bonus, your free bet into cash, what this is telling you is you can place your free bet's always going to be on the thing that's plus money. So you can place your $10 free bet on Andrew Peaky to score a goal plus 1,000. And then you can hedge on FanDuel 92.59 on him to not score a goal. And regardless of the outcome, you get a risk-free profit of 741, right? That's just free bet conversion, as it is called. And it just shows you the highest opportunities in your state. So if I switch to Colorado, there may be something better because there's a lot more sports books in Colorado, right? So it doesn't look like there actually is. So whatever. But, you get the point. So if this is confusing, I don't want to harp on it, but you got to be using your free bets effectively so you can learn about it. Just type in like free bet here. Also on the homepage of OddsJam, if you haven't yet, there should be, an email list to sign up. You want information about the best, whatever promos in your location, stuff like that. What is this? Well, I guess this was for Saturday, but you can see DraftKings has some really good promos. I mean, if we go here, you can see DraftKings has a lot of promos, some VIP stuff, but also some college basketball profit boosts and stuff like that. So you can take a look and we'll send you information about what are the best promos in your location mathematically. What's the freaking profit margin? We spend a lot of time looking through for you to help you identify, because it's a full-time job. Like you can see like on the live stream earlier, I just found these random, DraftKings reward points. You can convert them into cash. So I just did that. Is like these just popped up, right? FanDuel has a bunch of random whatever, like odds boosts and stuff like that. And it's hard. Like, is this bet any good? I don't know. I haven't run the numbers on it yet because they're always posting new promos, new boosts, stuff like that. So it's worth checking out. You can see, there's a lot of promos on Caesars, like especially if you go to boosts. I mean, look at the amount of odds boosts they have. So that's pretty cool. And we'll go back here. We'll see if there's any other interesting bets. If not, I'll probably call it a day for now, maybe go live later. Washington State, seems like decent value, but I'm going to skip over it. I'm going to call it a day, play some more live bets. We're up 2K in profit. Let's keep it freaking going. Let's make some money. Let's get good odds. Let's hit positive EV bets. Let's not be square. Let's make money.